Hello everyone, welcome. Come in, join. Okay, are you ready for handstands? Maybe not yet, but we'll get ready. So welcome everyone. You're joining, amazing. If we haven't met before, my name is Eleonora. I will be guiding you through a practice today. So it's 50 minutes Vinyasa flow class with a lot of options to be playful, to be curious, to maybe go upside down, to maybe just watch. Yeah, so always checking in with your energy levels, with your reasons why you're here today, and always taking from the practice whatever it is you would like to take from the practice today. Make your way onto your back, extend your arms, extend your legs, like we usually do in our final resting position, or just before we start. This is my beautiful friend, Edita. She will be assisting us today, so if you have any questions, you can let her know, and she will be able to help you. So make your way onto your back, extend your arms, extend your legs, like we usually do in our final resting position, closing your eyes. Allow yourself to be still. Allow yourself to arrive in the space, letting off whatever happened before the class, whatever happened the last couple of days, whatever happened this morning. Allow yourself to observe the space, observing your body in the space, observing that support of the mat of the earth. And then from here, take a deep inhale through your nose. Open up the mouth and let it out. Letting off whatever might hold us back from being present. Let's do it once again. Deep inhale through your nose. Fill yourself up to the crown of your head. Hold at the top. And let it out. Still with your eyes closed, bring your left hand onto your heart, right hand onto your belly. With your eyes closed, allow yourself to create that awareness. How is my breath? How is my inhale? How is my exhale? Without trying to control the breath just for now, noticing that natural flow of your breath. Observing what is moving, what is changing. Is it my rib cage, my chest? Is it my belly? What is moving first? And then on purpose, start to direct your brain into your belly, into the diaphragm, noticing your belly expanding on your inhales and falling on your exhales. Stay as you are. Now we are adding a little bit of movement to the breath. Bend your knees, lower your feet onto your mat. So your feet hip distance, knees above the ankles. Yeah, feet hip distance, knees above the ankles. Visualizing that breath flowing from the soles of your feet to the side of the waist, all the way to the crown of your head. Breathing out, softening your face, softening your shoulders, softening your jaw, the space between your eyebrows. Bring your arms alongside your body if you're not there already. Press your feet into the mat, lift your hips, lift your chest, inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down, bone by bone. So dynamic bridge pose. Press your feet, lift your hips, lift your chest, inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Couple more times like that. Press your feet, lift your hips, lift your chest. Reach your arms all the way over your head. So opening the shoulders, and that's it. With your breath, as you exhale, slowly lower down. One more time like that. Press your feet, lift your hips, lift your chest. Reach your arms all the way over your head. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Keep reaching to the front of the mat. Lift your chest, lift your shoulders a couple of inches from that center. Extend your legs on a diagonal. If you're not sure, have a look. I'm doing it with you. Lower your feet onto your mat. Lift a little bit higher and lower all the way onto your mat. Let's do it once again. Press your feet, lift your hips, lift your chest. Reach your arms all the way over your head. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Keep reaching to the front of the mat. Lift your chest, lift your shoulders, extend your legs. Hold here. Lower your feet onto your mat. Lift a little bit higher and lower all the way onto your mat. Extend your arms to your right, to your left, like capital T shape. Bring your feet together, knees together. Shift your hips slightly to your right side. Drop your knees to your left. Twist. Lengthening those abdominal muscles. We just warmed up. And then bring your knees back to center, change to the other side, shift your hips to your left side, drop your knees to your right. Bring your knees back to your center. Shift your hips to a neutral position. Lift your feet off the ground. Bring your knees above your hips. Flex your feet like floating chair position. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your knees to your right side, pausing a couple of inches off the ground. On your inhale, come back to your center. As you exhale, bring your knees to your left side, pausing a couple of inches off the ground. On your inhale, come back to your center. Extend your legs towards the sky. Flex your feet. Point your toes, circle your ankles, spreading your toes wide, so warming up the feet. That's it. And then keeping your legs extended, inhale, flex your feet. As you exhale, bring your legs to your right side. So like we just did before with our knees, imagine you're trying to touch your right hand with your toes. On your inhale, come back to your center. Change to the other side, bring your legs to your left side, maybe lifting your toes a little bit higher. On your inhale, come all the way back to your center. Stay here, lower your legs 1/3. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower another third. One more breath. Inhale here, lower your legs 2 inches off the ground. Hold this. Reach your arms over your head. Lift your chest, your shoulders a couple of inches. That's it. So reach your fingertips to the front of the mat. Bend your knees, hug your knees toward your chest. Rock up and down a couple of times. Make you up into a seated position. Place your hands onto your mat, tabletop. Shoulders over your wrists, hips above your knees. Have a look at your hands. Index finger, middle finger pointing to the front edge of the mat. Setting up your foundation. That's it. Shoulders over your wrists. Couple of rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift and extend. Head, neck follows the movement of the spine. As you exhale, around. On your inhale, find your long spine. Tabletop position. Tuck your left toes. Extend your left leg all the way back. From the inner thigh, lift your left leg, hip height, flex your left foot. Extend your right arm in our position, palm facing towards your left side like you're shaking someone's hand. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach forward, extend. Option 1, you stay. Option 2, bend your left knee, reach towards your left ankle, press your shin into your hands. Yes, so counter action, your shin is pressing, your hand is pulling. Let go of your ankle, extend your arm, extend your leg, lower your left shin onto your mat, bring your right arm underneath your left shoulder. So thread the needle pose, lower your right shoulder onto your mat, rest your head on the mat. Left arm up towards the sky, flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Half bind. Maybe your left forearm is resting on your lower back. Hello everyone who's joining. So listen careful. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, tuck your left toes, extend your left leg all the way back, like we just did in our tabletop position. From the inner thigh, lift your left leg, hip height, flex your left foot. Yeah, so we are always lifting those legs and arms from that center. Option 3, bend your left knee, reach toward your left ankle, catch your left ankle, press your shin into your hands. Oh, this might happen. Yeah, no alcohol before the class. Okay, let go of your ankle, replace your left hand on the mat, push back into tabletop position. Couple of hip circles, neutralizing the spine, finding the breath again. Yes, in niches, we are always lifting those legs and arms from that center. Good. Second side, tuck your right toes, extend your right leg all the way back. Lift your right leg, hip height, flex your right foot, left arm extends in our position. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. One more time, like that. Inhale, reach and extend. Maybe you stay, maybe bend your right knee, reach toward your right ankle, press your shin into your hand. Let go of your ankle, replace your right shin onto your mat, bring your left arm underneath your right shoulder, extend your right arm up. So a restorative twist. Right arm up, flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back, half bind. Half bind, yeah, do not rush the process. Stabilizing that, and then you know your variations. Maybe you stay, maybe tuck your right toes, extend your right leg all the way back. Lift your right leg, hip height, flex your foot. Maybe bend your knee, reach towards your right ankle. Oh, that might happen. Let go of your ankle, replace your right shin on the mat. Yep. This is where we need that core stabilization, yeah? You need this. When we go upside down, when we do any kind of balance, it always comes from that center. So step both feet back into your pulling pose, shoulders over your wrists, your heels pressing into your imaginary wall behind you, activating your legs, lifting your quads, your kneecaps. As you exhale, lift your hips downward facing dog position. Maybe slightly bending your knees. Lengthening off the side of your torso. You have a minute to explore your downward facing dog. If you want to walk out the dog, if you want to shake it out, side out. Okay. From downward facing dog, on your inhale, shift your weight into your high plank position. Shoulders over your wrists, plank pose, down dog, same distance. As you exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Once again, inhale, shift your weight into your high plank. Listen careful, we're going down halfway, elbows in and back, chaturanga. You can drop your knees, push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale, let it out. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Ragdoll position, put a slight bend in your knees, catch opposite upper arms. Gently sway from side to side, relax your head, relax your neck. Maybe shake it out. Let go of your arms, heel to your feet, see the outer edges of the mat, toes out, heels in, Malasana squat position. Elbows into your knees, knees into elbows, gently rock from side to side. Yeah, exploring the ankle joints, the hip joints. One more breath. Lower your hands onto your mat, heel to your feet back into hip distance position. Walk your hands to the front edge of the mat, plank pose. And as you exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. Square your hips back towards the mat, right knee to your left elbow, twist, going across. Extend it back, three-legged dog. Shift your weight into your three-legged plank. So listen careful, option one, you stay here, you can always lower your left knee onto your mat. Bring your left hand onto your fingertips, maybe removing one fingertip at a time, maybe extend your left arm in front of you. So like we did before in that tabletop. That's it. Replace your left hand on the mat, right knee to your chest, step your foot. Lower your left knee onto your mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, come up into your low lunge. Vinyasa, reach your arms towards the sky. As you exhale, bring your hands onto your mat, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee off the mat. Left hand down, right arm up, easy twist. Circle your right arm, clockwise, anti-clockwise, twist to your right side. Left and down, that's it. Circle from that shoulder joints, exploring the space. Lower your right hand onto your mat, step back into high plank position like we did before. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side, lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your left hip open. Square your hips back towards the mat, left knee to your right elbow, twist. Extend it back, three-legged dog. Shift your weight into your three-legged plank. Option one, stay. Option two, right hand onto your fingertips. Yeah, maybe play on the second side. Replace your right hand on the mat, left knee to your chest, step your foot. Lower your right knee onto your mat, untuck your toes. Inhale, come up into low lunge. Exhale, hands onto your mat, frame your front foot, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off the mat. Right hand down, left arm up, easy twist. Twist, twist, and then circle your left arm clockwise, anti-clockwise. Lower your left hand onto your mat, step back, high plank position. Exhale, lower down, low plank, lower all the way onto your mat. Untuck your toes, hands underneath your shoulders, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, lower down, walk your hands back so your elbows above your wrists for upward facing dog. Lift your chest, your thighs, your knees, your legs are off the ground, softening your elbows. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale, let it out. Front downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, step or lightly float to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, long neck. Your hands can be resting on the sides of the shins. Exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, halfway lift, long spine, rise all the way up to standing. Hands to your heart center, mountain pose. Closing your eyes for a moment. Allow yourself to connect to whatever is touching the ground, spreading your toes wide, rooting out through all four corners of the feet. At the same time, reaching up towards the sky with the crown of your head. Open your eyes, reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale, one round Surya Namaskar A. As you exhale, fold, hinge your pelvis over your front thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, long neck, hands onto your mat. Step back into high plank position. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Okay, from downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, rotate your right hip open. So now we are putting some things together. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, left hand onto your, whoop, this was me. A left hand onto your fingertips, maybe removing one fingertip at a time. Maybe your left forearm behind your lower back. Maybe you're reaching towards your right ankle, catching your right ankle. So like we did before in that tabletop. All right, there's a little bit of balance. Okay, well done. Let go of your ankle. Listen careful. Flip the dog into wild thing. Step the ball of your right foot behind your left leg. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Here, left leg is straight, right knee is bent. Come back into side plank. Vashisthasana, right knee to your chest. Step your right foot to the front of the mat. That's it. Stand the ball of your left foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge position. Exhale, open, warrior two. Align heel to arch. Warrior two. That's it. Flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, slide your left hand down. Exhale, come back into warrior two. Keep reaching and lengthening. Right forearm onto your right thigh. Left arm up towards the sky. Flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Half binds, like we did before. If you feel ready to add full binds, you can do so. Okay, let go of your binds variation. Stay as you are. Left hand towards your left hip. Look down. We are adding a balance. Shift your right hand to your front leg. Lift your left leg from the inner thigh, hip height. Flex your left foot. Half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Whenever you feel ready, extend your left arm up towards the sky. Energizing your hands, energizing your feet. Okay. Slowly make your way back into your warrior two position. Align heel to arch. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Spin on the ball of your left foot. Step your left foot forwards 1/3 of the way. Right hip back, left hip forward, hands towards your hips, long spine. Rise all the way up to standing. Arm variations behind your back. Option 1, catch opposite upper arms. Option 2, reverse namaste. Inhale, extend your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your right leg, right hip back, left hip forward, lifting your quad, your kneecap, rooting out from your heels, your big toe joints, lifting your upper back, like you're doing cobra pose. So think about creating that slight back bend in your upper back. So you're lifting here, the thoracic spine. Press your heels into the mat. On your inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Listen careful. Spin on the ball of your left foot. We are adding a balance. Once again, lean forward, lift your left leg from the inner thigh, hip height. Flex your left foot. See if you can keep your variation behind your back. That's it. Let go of your arms. Place your hands onto your mat. Standing split. Lift your left leg towards the sky. Yeah, just gently lengthening the backs of the legs. Replace your left foot to your right foot, feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale. Utkatasana, press your heels into the mat, rise all the way up to standing. Beautiful, mountain pose. Bend your knees back into chair, inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. On your inhale, reach a little bit higher, and as you exhale, lower all the way onto your mat. Navasana, boat pose. I know, it's the favorite transition. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, come back up, high boat. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Last one, inhale, high boat. Cross your ankles, hands onto your mat. Step if you're floating back. Try not to, you jump back. You land in low plank, chaturanga arms. And we all meet in downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. Listen careful. From downward facing dog, both at the same time. Lower your forearms onto your mat. Slowly, not collapsing, slowly lower down. And then both at the same time, lift your forearms off the mat. Let's do it once again. Lower your forearms onto your mat. And lift your elbows off the ground, back into downward facing dog. Okay, second side. Lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, rotate your left hip open. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, right hand onto your fingertips. What? Not yet. Yes, so right hand onto your fingertips, removing one fingertip at a time. Maybe you're catching your left wrist with your right hand. Yes, so play with that balance. Okay, replace your right hand on the mat. Flip the dog into wild thing. Step the ball of your left foot behind your right leg. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Come back into your side plank. Vashisthasana, left knee to your chest. Step your left foot to the front of the mat. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Exhale, open a warrior two position. Flip the front palm, reverse. Exhale, come back into warrior two. Keep reaching and lengthening. Left forearm on your left thigh, right arm up. Flip the palm, bring your arm behind your back. Half binds, full binds, whatever I did on the first side. Let go of your binds variations. Right hand towards your right hip. Look down, shift your right into your front leg. Lift your right leg from the inner thigh, hip height. Flex your right foot. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Beautiful. Slowly make your way back into warrior two position. Flip the palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Step your right foot forwards 1/3 of the way. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands towards your hips. Rise all the way up to standing. Arm variations, whatever you did on the first side. Inhale, extend your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your left leg. Left hip back, right hip forward. Press your heels into the mat. On your inhale, halfway lift. Rise all the way up to standing. Spin on the ball of your right foot. If you can, keep your interlace. Lift your right leg hip height. Flex your right foot. Beautiful. Slowly let go of your arm variations. Hands onto your mat. Lift your right leg into your standing split. So your hip bones facing towards the ground. We are lengthening the backs of the legs. Now replace your right foot to your left foot, feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. On your inhale, lift your heels off the mat. As you exhale, bring your hips all the way down towards your heels. Slowly lower your knees onto your mat. Bring your right hand towards your right ankle. Lift your hips, lift your chest, inhale. Kind of half camel pose. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Bring your left hand towards your left ankle. Change to the other side, lift your hips, lift your chest. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Bring both hands towards your ankles. If this was enough, you stay. Otherwise, lift your hips, lift your chest. Camel pose. Yeah, stretching those shoulders. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Untuck your toes. Place your hands onto your mat. Lift your knees, lift your hips. Downward facing dog position. Okay, take an inhale. Let it out. So listen careful. From downward facing dog, lower your forearms onto your mat like we did before, both at the same time. So now we're adding a couple of things. From dolphin pose, lean forward into chaturanga, low plank, push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Let's do it once again. Lower your forearms onto your mat, dolphin. Shift forward into chaturanga, low plank, push back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Okay, reversing the movement. Inhale, shift your head into your high plank. Exhale, lower down, low plank, push back, dolphin. Dolphin, dolphin, lift back up, downward facing dog. Let's do it once again. Inhale, shift your head into your high plank. Lower down, low plank, push back, dolphin, lift back up, downward facing dog position. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, shift your head into your high plank, lower down, low plank, lower all the way onto your mat. Interlace your hands behind your back. On your inhale, lift your chest, lift your toes, lift your thighs, locust pose. Exhale, slowly lower down. Let go of your interlace, bring your head to one side, gently sway hips from side to side. Bring your forehead onto your mat. Interlace your hands, the opposite thumb on top. Lift your chest, lift your toes, lift your thighs. Lengthening from that lower back. Listen careful, let go of your interlace, bring your arms in line with your shoulders, like capital T shape, maybe saying hello to your neighbor. And then reach your arms over your head, palms facing towards each other. Listen careful, inhale here, as you exhale, roll onto your back to your right side. Still keeping your arms extended, legs extended, you might get off the mat. Okay, holding here and then come back onto your front. Come back onto your mat, holding this. Exhale, slowly lower down. Rest for a moment. Yes, in niches, we are stabilizing that center. That is all the muscles around your spine. Let's do it once again. Reach your arms over your head. Lift your legs. Lift your arms. Inhale here. As you exhale, roll onto your left side. Still keeping your arms lifted, legs lifted, holding here. And then come back to your center. Come back onto your front. Well done. Bring your hands back into that capital T. Reach your fingertips towards your heels. Bend your knees. Dhanurasana bow pose. Press your shins into your hands. Let go of your ankles. Lengthen your legs. Bring your hands next to your chest. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tuck your toes. Lower down, low plank. Chaturanga. Push back into dolphin. Lift back up, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Let it out. Okay, from downward facing dog, lift your right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Shift your weight into your three-legged plank. Option one, stay. Option two, lower down, three-legged low plank. Push back up, three-legged plank. Right knee to your chest, step your foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Interlace your hands behind your back like we did before. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, lean forward into warrior three. So, stabilizing that. Listen careful. If you can, keep your interlace open into half moon. So, open your chest to the left side. Slowly find your warrior two alignment, heel to arch. That's it. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Keep your interlace. Bring your toes in, heels out. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. So, options. Option one, you stay here if you feel ready to go upside down. So, we've done quite a lot of warm-up, okay? So, you walk your hands through your feet, aligning your elbows above your wrists. Place the crown of your head onto your mat. So, only if this feels stable, you can come onto your toes. Yeah, keeping your elbows shoulder distance. So, making sure your hands are shoulder distance. Yeah, and then you can slowly start to lift your legs and eventually extend all the way up towards the sky. If you're inverted, slowly coming out. Make your way. You okay? So, this might happen. So, what you want to do is actually lifting off the shoulders. So, your spine is long. Yeah, you also don't want to rest on your head. The strength comes from your back. Okay, inhale, halfway lift, rise all the way up to standing. Well done. Bring your right heels in, back into warrior two legs. Extend your arms in up position. Flip the palm, reverse. Exhale, hands onto your mat. Frame your front foot. Extend your left leg all the way back. Shake it out. Step back, downward facing dog position. Okay, lift your left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Shift your weight into your three-legged plank. Lower down, three-legged low plank. Push back up, three-legged plank. Left knee to your chest. Step your foot. Inhale, come up into crescent lunge. Interlace your hands, the opposite thumb on top. Inhale, extend your spine, and as you exhale, lean forward into warrior three position. If you can, keep your interlace, open your chest to your left side. Beautiful. Keep your interlace, slowly make your way back into warrior two legs. Yeah, align heel to arch. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Bring your toes in, heels out. Lengthen your spine as you exhale. Fold. So listen careful. One more chance to go upside down. Yeah, maybe it's tripod if this is something you're working on. If you would like to add any other variations, yeah, you can extend your arms through your legs. If you're doing tripod, making sure your hands are shoulder distance. So bring your hands a little bit closer and keep your elbows in. Yeah, so you should feel that lightness in your head, okay? Okay, and then slowly coming out. No rush, coming in and out always with control. Inhale, half a lift, rise all the way up to standing. Beautiful, bring your left foot back into 12 o'clock, back into warrior two position. Hands onto your mat, frame your front foot. Extend your left leg all the way back. Shake it out. Downward facing dog. Take an inhale, let it out. Lower your forearms onto your mat, back into dolphin. Both at the same time, if you can. Walk your feet towards your elbows. So now you have the option. If you're working towards forearm balance, Pincha Mayurasana. We've done quite a lot of shoulder stabilization. So what you want to do is you want to align your shoulders above your elbows as much as you can. Yeah, if you have a look at your elbows, you always want to align first. Yeah, you should be able to catch opposite upper arms. Before you start to jump into your balance, you want to align your hips above the shoulders as much as you can. And then like we did in that standing split, lift one leg up towards the sky. If the alignment is correct, then your legs become light to lift. Okay, so you can try that. And otherwise, dolphin is a great prep. Beautiful. Yeah, dolphin also helps us to open up that upper back. When you're upside down, think about this is your mountain pose. So engaging your legs a little bit more and your head is off the ground for this one. Your head is off the ground. Okay. Well done. Yeah, so just knowing there's a difference between forearm balance and headstands, okay? Okay, well done. Slowly coming out, child's position, rest for a moment, bring your arms alongside your body or rest your forehead on the mat. Yeah, relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Okay. From here, extend your arms around your head, make your way back, downward facing dog position. Tug your toes, lift your knees, lift your hands, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Let it out. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Think about bringing your knees to your chest as much as you can, bringing your hips above your shoulders. So bunny hop a couple of times and then step your feet. That's it. Step your feet between your hands. Yeah, let's do 3 times and then jump. That's it. Feet together, knees together. So come to the front of the mat. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees. Chair pose. Extend your right arm in front of you. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm. Eagle arms. Bring your left leg over your right leg. Eagle legs. 1 rep, maybe double rep. See what works for you today. Finding that single pointed focus, something that is not moving. Stabilizing that visual sense. Listen careful, like we did in the very beginning. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your elbows to your knees. Let go of your left leg. Kick it back like you're doing warrior 3. Flex your left foot. Let go of your eagle arms. Place your hands onto your mat. Standing split, round 2. So from here, walk your hands a couple of inches forward. So you're really short 3-legged dog. What you want to do is you want to align your shoulders above your wrists, spreading your fingertips wide, keeping your top leg straight and strong. Couple of handstand hops, so keeping that top leg straight until you find that balance. Yeah, maybe you find that L shape, so you stay here, then you add the other leg. Let's do 1 minute of this. And then look around, say hello to your neighbor. We'll do a little bit of partner work, okay? So I have my beautiful neighbor here. So one person will pick your partner, or if you feel like I don't need a partner, I want to work with the wall, you can also do that. So what you will do, one partner is doing that 3-legged dog, okay? You place your shin onto your partner's shoulder. What you want to do is your partner is walking towards you, so you bring your shoulders above your wrists. You press your shin into the shoulder, bring your left knee to your chest. Okay, so you're here. So you're getting used to being upside down. If you feel stable, you extend your left leg up towards the sky, maybe both legs. Okay, so you have a partner that is next to you if you might fall over. Okay, let's do that. If you need help, assistance, we are here. You have a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Introduce yourself before so you know who is helping you. You want to join? You know? No?
I have to change my pocket thing and I just fall all over.
So when you have both legs upside down, this is your mountain pose. Yeah, so think about like you're standing on the ceiling, pushing your hands into the ground and think, yeah, pushing and lifting off the shoulders. So the partner is just slightly helping you, okay? Okay, and then switch the partner if you haven't. For your hands, what you want to have is you want to have your hands shoulder distance, okay? If you have your hands shoulder distance, you have the alignment, so the rest of the pose will be easier. However, if the upper back is not quite open, it is a little bit easier to have your hands wider, but then you start to compensate for your upper back doing this. So ideally, your hands are shoulder distance. Okay. Yeah? Ah, okay. And then I know it's that's it. So you want to bring your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above the shoulders. So do one leg at a time, okay? It's a little bit easier. That's it. Okay, well done everyone. Shake it out. Any questions? Okay. Well done. From here, come. That's it. The handstand is coming. So come back to your mats. Make your way to the front of your mat. Feet together, knees together. Reach your arms towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands onto your mat. Step back into your high plank position. Lower your knees onto your mat. So listen careful, if you had enough for today, you can go back, or you can stay in the handstands here, you can do that. You can go into child's position rest. Yeah, if you want once again to go upside down, I'll give you some instruction for a traditional headstand, okay? So like we did before, catch your opposite elbows. So this is the distance where you want to have your elbows. What usually happens if the upper back, your thoracic spine is not quite open, your elbows start to splay out, your hands come together. Yeah, so we start to compensate and then we start to go into that which is called anterior pelvic tilt. Yeah, this is actually, if we're losing alignment, then it's not stable when we go into the full pose. So always double checking, alignment first, then stabilizing, and then we can lengthen, okay? Place your forearms onto your mat. So double checking your distance. Interlace your fingers, hide your pinky finger, okay? Place the crown of your head onto the mat, tuck your toes, walk your feet towards your elbows. So like we did in dolphin pose, maybe you stay here, maybe you bring one knee to your chest, both knees to your chest, stabilizing that, and then you can extend your legs. So we've done eagle legs, you can also play with leg variations if you wish. And then coming out. Sorry, I'm making noise here. Okay, let's try that. If you're not sure, you can go back into that dolphin pose like we did before. When you're upside down, think about pushing your forearms into the ground. So you're lifting off the shoulders, yes? So your spine, your upper back stays straight. That's it. So if this feels easy in your headstand, you can try to press your forearms into the ground so you're lifting your head off the mat. Yeah, so you're transitioning into that forearm balance, Pincha Mayurasana, that's it. You need that core stabilization, that's it. Push, push. Whoop. Beautiful. And then slowly coming out. Well done. Okay. Make your way back into downward facing dog position. We have second side and then let's see. Down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog position. Okay, ladies, second side. From downward facing dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward once again. Think about bringing your knees to your chest. Knees to your chest as much as you can. And then slowly place your feet between your hands. Feet together, knees together, bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Extend your left arm in front of you, eagle arms, bring your right leg over, eagle legs. Second side. Inhale here. As you exhale, bring your elbows to your knees. Let go of your right leg, extend your right leg all the way back. Flex your right foot, kick it back. Let go of your eagle arms, hands onto your mitts, back into standing split. So you have one more option to play with handstands. If you wish, maybe go to the wall. If you would like to continue to work with your partner, you can do that. If you're like, okay, it's enough for today, you can. That's it. Yeah, let's do once again. Kicking up. Think about engaging your legs. Whoop, engaging your legs. Squeeze my fist. That's it. Pushing the ground away. So lifting off, pushing, pushing, so your arms stay straight. And then bring both feet between your hands. Push, push, push. Feet between your hands. That's it. Beautiful. Chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend your knees back into chair. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way onto your mat. Back into Navasana. Whoop. Boat pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Last one. Inhale, high boat. Bend your knees. Hug your knees toward your chest. Roll all the way onto your back. We're adding a couple of back bends to even it out. Let go of your knees, lower your feet onto your mat. Bring your arms alongside your body. Press your feet. Lift your hips, lift your chest. Interlace your hands underneath your back. Roll your shoulders under. So option one, you stay here. Option two, if you would like to transition into full back bend, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Extend your arms towards the sky. Bend your elbows. Rotate your hands by your ears. Chaturanga arms. Yeah, they're everywhere. Press your hands, press your feet. Find the crown of your head first, and then straighten your arms and your legs. Yeah, creating this even healthy, sustainable back bend. Coming out, chin to chest. Slow, chin to chest first. Slow onto your shoulders and all the way onto your mat. Gently sway your knees from side to side. Let go of your knees, lower your feet onto your mat, extend your arms to your right, to your left. Twist like we did in the very beginning. Shift your hips to one side, drop your knees to the opposite side. And bring your knees back to center, change to the other side. Bring your knees back to center. So listen careful. We have a couple of minutes to play with a final inversion. I will give you a couple of options. If you feel like I had enough for today, extend your legs, extend your arms, like we started the practice today, Yashavasana. If you would like to combine that forearm balance with a back bend, what we just did before, you can go into a scorpion pose. Yeah, also there's an option to do handstands with a back bend as well. I will show you so you know what I mean. If you feel, yeah, so if you are working on that, work on the stability first. Yeah, so if you feel stable, you can add variations. So from here, pulling the mat towards you, chest to your upper arms. Bend your knees, so think about bringing your chest to your upper arms more than bringing your toes towards your head. Okay. Option one. Option two, you can also, I'll give you an option, to practice that against the wall. So if you have that pillar and you're like, I want to try that today, let me show you here actually. You can go against the pillar, placing your forearms onto the floor. Kicking up, bend your knees. So you come into that position first. And then you flip one foot, bringing your chest to your upper arm, so you bring one foot at a time. So this is that scorpion pose, maybe at both feet. Coming up. You can do the same thing with a handstand as well. Okay, how does it sound? Not sure. Okay, the handstand is obviously the same thing on your arms. You can also, that's it, you can from your arms, kick against the wall and then bend one knee or your forearms. That's it. Think about, that's it, you want to bring your chest to your upper arm. So the back bend happens in that thoracic spine. Yeah, keep your ribs in, bend your knees, bring your feet against the wall. Feet against the wall first, feet, whoop, whoop. That's it. Bring your ribs in. Whoop. You need to get used to be upside down first. Yeah, that's okay. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Bring your chest to your upper arms and bring your tailbone towards your heels. Ribs in, this, that's it, ribs in. Okay, so come up, bring your hands towards your hips. Do this, and then do this. So you want to do this when you're upside down, instead of doing this. Yeah. Okay. I know, when you're upside down, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, well done, everyone. Yeah, if you're not there already, make your way onto your back. For a couple of moments of stillness. Find a comfortable position where you can stay still for a couple of moments. Yeah, we've done a lot of movement. So we can create that stillness. Yeah, maybe it's in a seated position. Maybe it's in a handstand for some of you, as it looks like. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to let go of any muscular effort. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And let it out. Let's do it once again. Deep inhale. Lion's breath. Stay out your tongue. Let it out. Very gently start to make your way back. Start deepening your breath. Noticing the sounds, bringing some life to your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists. Moving your head from side to side. Reach your arms over your head, give yourself a full body stretch. Bend your knees, hug your knees toward your chest. Roll onto your right side and then slowly transition into a comfortable seated position. Beautiful. Close your eyes for a moment. Yeah, allow yourself to reconnect to yourself in the end of the practice. Allow yourself to observe any shifts, any difference, observing that feeling in the end of the practice that makes us come back to the mat. That feeling of presence, that feeling of balance, of harmony and peace, that feeling of possibilities. Bring your hands to your heart center. We close this practice with one single breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Let it out. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye center. Thank yourself and thank everybody else who shared this practice with you today. Namaste. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. If you have questions, if you have feedback, let me know. Otherwise, I teach at Try Yoga in Chelsea. I teach inversions classes on a Sunday afternoon in Camden, so check it out, come join, it is super fun. And otherwise I'm doing also a couple of retreats where it's yoga and movement and handstands, inversions, all the things. So come say hello, ask me questions, and let's come together, let's take a picture, and then you're free. Thank you.